Cyprus in the 21st century is an island nation in the eastern Mediterranean, known for its rich history, cultural diversity and strategic importance. The Republic of Cyprus, which became independent in 1960, has since undergone remarkable economic development and modernization. The island is politically divided. Since the Turkish invasion in 1974, the north of the island has been occupied by the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, which is only recognized by Turkey. The south of the island, which is administered by the Republic of Cyprus, joined the European Union in 2004, promoting economic and political integration in Europe. Cyprus is a popular tourist destination with beautiful beaches, ancient ruins and a mild Mediterranean climate. The island's economy relies heavily on tourism, services and finance. The country has established itself as an international financial center that attracts foreign investment. The capital Nicosia is the last divided capital in Europe, where a demarcation line divides the city into a Greek Cypriot south and a Turkish Cypriot north. Despite this division, efforts are being made to reunite the island through negotiations, although these efforts have so far failed to produce a lasting solution. Cyprus's society is characterized by a rich cultural heritage, influenced by Greek, Turkish, British and Middle Eastern influences. The island has a high quality of life, a well-developed education system and a strong healthcare system. In recent years, Cyprus has also taken steps to diversify its economy by investing in renewable energy and technology. There is a growing startup scene and initiatives to position the country as a technology hub in the Eastern Mediterranean. To summarize, Cyprus in the 21st century is a dynamic and diverse nation that has experienced remarkable economic and social development despite political challenges. Cyprus, as a member of the European Union and geographically located in the Eastern Mediterranean, has a unique position in dealing with the effects of conflicts in Europe, including the war in Ukraine. The country's handling of such crises can be considered in several aspects. Political stance and diplomacy. Cyprus has condemned Russia's invasion of Ukraine and has joined the European Union sanctions against Russia. The Cypriot government has emphasized its support for the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Ukraine and has supported diplomatic measures in international forums to increase pressure on Russia and promote a peaceful solution. Economic impact. The sanctions against Russia have a significant economic impact on Cyprus. The island nation has traditionally had close economic and financial ties with Russia, including significant Russian investment in property and banking. These sanctions have led to economic challenges, including the loss of Russian tourists who make an important contribution to the Cypriot tourism sector. Energy supply and security. The war in Ukraine has brought energy security in Europe into focus. Cyprus, which has discovered rich natural gas reserves in its maritime area, sees an opportunity to act as an alternative energy provider for Europe. These developments could strengthen Cyprus's role in regional and European energy security and improve its economic position. Humanitarian aid and refugees. Cyprus has provided humanitarian aid and taken in Ukrainian refugees. The government has taken measures to ensure protection and support for these refugees, including accommodation, medical care and integration into society. This demonstrates Cyprus's solidarity with the victims of the war and its commitment to humanitarian principles. Internal stability and social reactions. There are differing opinions in Cypriot society about the war and relations with Russia, partly due to the historical and cultural ties between Cyprus and Russia. Nevertheless, there is a broad consensus on the importance of supporting international legal norms and solidarity with Ukraine. International cooperation. Cyprus is working closely with its EU partners and other international organizations to develop a coordinated response to the war in Ukraine. This includes participation in EU strategies to support Ukraine and cooperation in the implementation of sanctions and other measures. In summary, Cyprus's handling of the war in Europe is characterized by a balance between international solidarity and overcoming its own economic challenges. The country is showing itself to be a responsible player on the global stage while at the same time endeavoring to safeguard its own interests and the stability of the region. Nicosia. Nicosia, the capital of Cyprus, is a unique and fascinating city with a rich history and a special political situation. It is the only divided capital in Europe, which makes it a symbol of the long-standing political tensions on the island. Historical background. Nicosia, also known as Lefkosia, has a history dating back to the Bronze Age. The city has experienced numerous rulers and cultures, including the Byzantines, Lusignans, Venetians, Ottomans and British. These diverse influences have shaped the city's cultural heritage and architecture. Political division. Nicosia has been divided since 1974, after Turkish troops invaded the north of the island. A demarcation line, the so-called Green Line, divides the city into a Greek Cypriot south and a Turkish Cypriot north. This line is monitored by the United Nations. There are several crossings that allow residents to travel between the two parts of the city, but the division remains a visible and tangible element of urban life. Economy and infrastructure. Nicosia is the economic and administrative centre of the Republic of Cyprus. The city is home to numerous government buildings, embassies and international organisations. Business life in Nicosia is lively, with many banks, law firms and multinational companies. In recent years, a growing startup scene has also developed, which is supported by the government. Culture and education. The city is rich in cultural and historical attractions. These include the Cyprus Museum, which houses an impressive collection of archaeological finds, the medieval city walls built by the Venetians, and numerous churches and mosques that reflect the city's religious diversity. Nicosia is also an educational centre with several universities and research institutions that attract students from all over the world. The University of Cyprus and other academic institutions contribute to the development of research and technology on the island. Social life and leisure. The city offers a vibrant cultural scene with numerous theatres, galleries and music venues. The nightlife in Nicosia is diverse, with a variety of bars, restaurants and clubs that attract both locals and tourists. Ledra Street, which runs through the centre of the city and over one of the crossings, is a lively shopping and promenade area that is particularly busy in the evenings. Challenges and the future. The biggest challenge for Nicosia remains the political division. Despite numerous rounds of negotiations and efforts to reunite the island, no lasting solution has yet been reached. Nevertheless, there are ongoing efforts and hopes for a peaceful solution that could enable the reunification of the city. To summarise, Nicosia in the 21st century is a city that combines tradition and modernity, with a complex political reality, but also with a vibrant culture and a dynamic economic life.